Good YouTube? It's good YouTube. It's your boy Straight Rebel coming back at you with another reaction video. Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's having a good weekend as well. And hope everybody had a perfect and fun 420. Got all the, flour, all the edibles, all the cartridges y'all needed. Man, I know everybody was it was turning up. I feel like this is probably like I bet you I feel like 420 should be like the one day in history that has like the day of no crime or like the lowest crime or none or crime to none because everybody's high. Like you feeling good. Like why would you want to risk that? What's the point? Everybody's feeling good. People probably out there even offering like, but they probably like seeing somebody having a bad day, like, hey bro, hit this, calm down, just hit this. Like I would be shit. I don't care. Tree is trees from the earth, God put this on earth. For me and you. Take advantage, man. Take advantage. But yo, we're gonna get into this video, man. Hope y'all having a good one. We're gonna get into this video. This video we got manipulative woman. I can't even say it right. Manipulative woman attempts to get her boyfriend locked up. Bruh, you know how that can go. Women can get the doing this and using that mouthpiece. And I mean, it's already a lot of times it's already be on their side when you show up. It's already look like a domestic type, like a DV type situation. So it's kind of like, it just kind of looked like one of the situations, and it can always go bad for the man, even if the guy is like, not even in the wrong, or he's, trying to just leave the situation, and the girl's making it harder. But we're gonna get into this video, y'all. Subscribe to the page, kind of like, and then comment. Let me know y'all thoughts at the end of the video. Let's get into it, y'all.
Yes, stomped several. Yes, stomped several times, punched me in the head several times, tried to choke me out, threw me again. So if you could do a CT scan, you'll see the loss of air because he choked me, pummeled me, literally pummeled my head. It's happened several times before, but I am sick and tired of it now. Yeah.
Well, why are you still with him?
You can walk over here. Talk over here.
Yeah.
This is my cell phone. I have no weapons on me.
I got you.
I'm sorry to pause this video. We're just starting, but I'm gonna keep on 100. When you hear the things that they say that their significant other has done to them, you be like looking at them like, are you dumb? Like, are you stupid? Why are you still with him? Why you still deal with him? It can't be because you love him. Because you shouldn't love somebody that does something to you. I wouldn't want somebody to love me if I did something crazy like that to them. Even if I said, oh, I'm sorry over and over and over again. Like at the end of the day, when you keep on doing dumb stuff, you can't, or stuff that's unforgivable, or stuff to a person that embarrasses them, you can't expect a person to keep on sticking around. Nobody, especially the older we get, nobody wants to be looking like nobody's a dummy. Nobody, people. No, nobody deserves it at the end of the day. So this is
full with my belongings. I was leaving.
Crazy.
She took the dog out of the car, which is registered in my name, and attacked me and bit me.
Okay, let's start over here. So what started this whole thing?
So she's saying I cheated on her. I did not. It's in the house. It would never left my pants. I had a pocket knife and it was right here the entire time. I never took it out of my pants. I took it out just now.
Do you have anything on you at all? Remove the gloves on first.
All I have is a chapstick in my right pocket. That is it. All I want to do is just take my dog and leave. That's it. And she ripped my shirt trying to get me to stop.
I got it.
As I'm leaving.
Are you guys dating?
We were.
How long are you dating for?
3 years.
You turn around. Nothing.
3 years. Supposedly she said he was doing that all that to her, kicking her in the head, choking her around. I'm like, bro, really? So you dealt with that for 3 years?
Yeah, I leave with
Who's the dummy?
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so here's chapstick. So what happened today? What started this whole thing?
She's convinced that I cheated on her.
Those are dogs?
I'm taking the big one. That's the only one that I'm taking.
Okay, so what happened today? You're convinced that you were cheating on her?
Yes. And the girl, we called the girl, and the girl specifically said, I did not cheat on you, and she has these delusions as if I did. So I said, okay, I will pack my things up and I will leave. Officer, you can see my car is full with all my belongings. I was taking my dog, which is registered in my name. She has the other dog, which is registered in her and her mother's name. Okay. That dog is registered in my name.
Okay. So then you're packing yourself up. What happened?
No, I'm not even packing. My stuff is done being packed.
Well, your stuff is packed in
My
there?
stuff is already packed. Like, I'm ready to leave. That's all. I was trying to leave. That's it. And she attacked me.
Okay. So you're trying to leave. So when, like I'm just trying to get the details.
I finished packing my stuff in the car. I put the dog in the car, and she runs out, takes the dog out of the back seat, and I go into the house and I grab the leash, and she bites my arm.
She grabs the leash, she bites your arm.
She bites my arm to let go.
Okay.
And she grabbed my shirt, and she's saying, oh, don't reach for your pocket knife. I was never reaching for it. How am I doing that?
Where's the shirt at? The ripped shirt?
In the middle. Would you like to see it? There's nobody else in the house, sir.
So just you two in the house?
This is just us two.
This all happened out here?
This happened like right here. Again, there's nobody here. And she locked the door. Of course she did. I have keys in my car.
No, you're good. It's well, after, okay.
She took the leash off and ran into the house with the dog.
So she bit you when you were trying to get the leash?
That's it. That's all I was trying to do.
And then what happened once she was ripping, like, okay, she bit you
shirt.
And ripped your shirt?
Yes.
To get to, what was her purpose for doing all this stuff?
To have me let go of the dog, because I did not let go.
Because she wanted both dogs?
She wants both dogs. She's delusional.
So she ripped your shirt.
The husky is in my name. Take the dog and
we still have to investigate and figure stuff out, but yeah, go on this side.
The dog has a chip that's registered in my name.
Yeah, because I registered her.
I did as well.
No, we just let's figure this out and then go from there.
I need a shirt. There's no weapons in here.
I got you. Were you sure you don't want medical attention?
I'm okay. I literally just want to leave. That's it.
And how long you guys were dating for?
3 years.
And living together for how long?
2.5.
2.5?
I would like to just leave with the dog and call it quits. That's it. That's what the plan was. As you can see, my car is full. I had no intentions of going back and forth with her. I'm gonna step out slowly.
Gotcha.
Y'all need to stop moving in with these females. Y'all need to stop moving in with these females. Because as soon as something go wrong, guess what? You're gonna have to be the one to leave. You're gonna be the one that's about to bounce. Dead ass. Stop doing that. Get your own shit. Stop doing that. Get your own shit. So you ain't gotta worry about none of this bullshit happening. You having to pack up your own shit and then dealing with this type of situation. And then you can have the cops come and get them out. I mean, it might be a harder situation because they might be living there or something like that. But if they're not on a lease or anything like that, then you can get them kicked out. You definitely can get them kicked out, especially if they're just a girlfriend or something like that. Maybe I haven't been together for that long. But man, yeah.
Can you grab the other dog and I can leave? You have all my information. If anything.
You actually have your license on you, or is it in the car?
You want to get checked out? I'm okay.
He got bit by her.
You got bit? By a dog?
No, by her.
Oh, by her.
So you got bit by the dog? No.
She's in there telling me stuff.
Do you want to press charges against her?
No, I literally just want the dog and I want to leave. I don't want anything to do with her.
He's done. He's like, I don't even want to have anything attached. I don't even want to have to do no cases.
Are you bleeding anywhere?
His
Just
he has cuts on his chest, and he had a bite mark on his arm.
A bite mark, like a human bite mark?
Like
human bite mark.
She said, "Okie dokie."
Yeah. He's saying, and he had a bite mark on his arm.
A bite mark, like a human bite mark?
Like
Human bite mark.
Okie dokie. That shit is hilarious.
She's saying, he's saying that he was trying to leave, pack all that stuff up.
My stuff is packed. Trunk is full. I was literally just trying to leave with the dog.
He tried to pick up the bigger dog. That's his dog.
The husky one?
Yeah.
She was already in the car. She took the leash off of her and ran in the house with her. I just wanted the dog.
Went over there to get the dog, and she bit him in the arm.
And grabbed my shirt. And it's claimed I had a pocket knife on my waist, and my mother was on the phone on speaker because I knew she would do this, My mother was on the phone with KPD operator, and no one, I didn't reach for it, nothing. I actually took it off and it's in the room. I don't have any weapons on me.
While they were inside, she didn't want to get the dog, so he had her phone, and she had the dog. And then at some point, she blocked him in the bedroom, and they didn't let her leave for a couple days.
Okay. So how did she get marks on her then? Did you hit her or touch her in any way?
To get her off of me, yes.
Okay.
Because she literally, even
That's
as
fine.
I'm
Just
pushing
trying
her,
to sort out.
my
I
nails
just
are
walked
extremely long. Even as I'm pushing her to get off of me, she still ripped my shirt. My mother was on the phone.
How bad is it?
They could, I think they could decide.
Here, lift it up.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
He got a Pokemon shirt on. This nigga.
Okay. And go down his neck too.
Dang, they must be
and
super.
the bite.
They must be visible enough. The way she looked, the way she's saying.
It's a new level of biting. All right. So.
I'm not pressing charges. I don't care.
Wait, a what?
And go down his neck too. And the bite.
And the bite.
Okay. It's a new level of biting. All right. So.
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
pressing charges. I don't care to press charges. I just.
Bruh, I ain't never heard a cop say that. She said that's a new level of biting. Bro, what kind of female is this? What kind of female is this, bruh?
Okay. And go down his neck too. And the bite.
And the bite.
Okay. It's a new level of biting. All right. So.
I'm not pressing charges. I don't care to press
That's
charges.
a
I
new
just
level
want
of
to leave the
bite.
dog, and that's it. I don't care about anything else.
We've been here
Bro.
2.5 years, living together.
So here is going to be the issue with the dog. It's going to be joint property because you guys live here. It's going to be a civil issue. So if she doesn't want to give the dog back, we don't get involved in civil issues between property. Have you explained this? Sorry.
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay, so may I take the dog then? She already has a dog. I don't want to be arrested for going in the house and going near her.
So you have nothing else in the house, right? You've moved everything out?
No, I still have my PlayStation 5 and my TV, but I don't have space. I was gonna leave, drop my stuff off, and come back. And honestly, I don't even want it anymore. I'll buy another one. Like, I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
I just want the dog. That's it. And I do not want to be arrested for getting my dog that I pay for every month.
Okay. Let us go and talk to her and find out exactly what her side of the story is. Let us sort everything out, okay? And then if she wants you to leave with the dog,
She's gonna say no. That's not.
so then what you do is go down to the courthouse, second floor, and you have to file a civil lawsuit against her.
So I don't think it's fair how she keeps both, and I pay rent here as well.
Do you have any proof that you're the one who solely purchased the dog and it's in your name?
Yes, yes.
Where's it?
It's in the house.
Where in the house?
In the house. I have a backpack of all her paperwork with my name on it, registered in my name. She's claiming that she filed for ESA a month ago. She never did. She didn't have a car.
She's in the house. Is the back door locked, or do you want to lock that?
No, it's not locked.
So what happened today? I'm just trying to figure out.
Literally, the other night, we went out with a friend of mine. I had been with him for almost 2 years. We went to downtown. We got lit. Me and
So y'all only been together for almost 2 years. He just said 3 years. So who's lying? Because I wanted to see what her side of the story was. And usually the female gets it right. But apparently to him, they've been together for 3 years. 3 years sounds way longer than almost 2 years. Because almost 2 years ain't even 2 years. 2 years could be like almost 2 years could be like a year and a half. A year and 11 months, a year and 10 months, you know? When you start dwindling it down to like that, then that's when you'd be like, oh, about like 2 years. But when it's like a year and a half, that's like almost 2 years. So he got like a whole nother year and a half attached onto that. So who lying? Let's see what else she lying about. Let's see.
got a little too drunk. So then they drove me home. And then both of them left. And I went to the street right next to Osceola High School. And they had sex. And cheated on me with my best friend. I was just TMI, but just maybe going through it. Okay. Just so now, I've not eaten since probably 3 a.m. on April 8th. in downtown. I have not had one single meal.
Well, what happened
Today, I'm
today?
getting to it. So then, whatever that happened, I told him we're done. Whatever, he has not accepted it. So I told him you need to go because he has been, the past several nights, he has been physically assaulting me. Just last night, we were up until 7 in the morning. He locked me in the bathroom. Same thing. Strangling me, spit in my face, punching me in the head, punching me in my back, my fucking thigh, with his kneeing me, like, I'm bruised basically. Okay, so this morning, I woke up, said I'm leaving.
So all this went on last night. But the cops just got called right now. Something just ain't clicking for me. You getting kicked all up in the back. You getting choked out. You getting spit on. But the cops just showed up right there. At, like, that looks like afternoon time, like morning time. So why they just showing up right now? Like, that's like afternoon time, but why they just showing up right now? All that happened last night. Why don't you call the cops?
His mom told him to come back home. She lives in Massachusetts. So he's packing up. I'm like, okay, I'm in the other room. He comes in. He says, you're not going to say bye to me? I'm like, no. What the fuck? He's like, okay, I'm taking Stormy. They're both my dogs. Stormy is my ESA animal, and I have a card for that. It's just at my mom's apartment. Because he's trying to get that and throw it out. And I have proof that I bought both of them from the breeder, and I rescued the smaller one from Puerto Rico. But regardless, they're my dogs, my ESA animals, and they're mine.
Okay, so you start packing his stuff up in his car.
Yes.
What happened?
He went in the room. He said, you're not saying bye to me? I said, okay, I'm taking Stormy. Just trying to get back at me. Literally, because he knows I would die without her. Literally. Takes her. I go to the car, I'm like, you're not taking her. I'm sorry, I open the door. I take her out, I put her back in the house. That's when he says, bitch, I'm going to kill you. Grabs me by my hair, throws me to the ground, starts punching me in the head. I'm covering my face, punching me, or just stomping me out, my whole body, punching me again and again and again. The dogs are fucking going ballistic. Then I get up. I lock the door so he can't go.
Bro, she is lying, bro.
I lock the door, he didn't like that. He grabbed me like this. So yeah, I bit him because I was losing air. It's not the first time he strangled me. Not the first time. Okay. I bit him. He finally let go. Grabs me again. Throws me literally right next to that little
Bro, she is
throws me again.
lying.
Starts punching me, saying he's gonna kill me. Pummeling me. So I grab a hold of his shirt, and yes, I ripped it. That's the only way he would let me go. I'm not an abusive person.
So the choking out was in the bedroom, or was it?
No, it was right next to the laundromat. That's why all the curtains are flipped over the laundromat, the little area right there, next to the kitchen. That's where it was. And he tossed me again over here. After I bit him, trying to run away from him, and then he starts pummeling me again. And this is not the first time. I have video proof.
Hey, yo. Am I tripping? Or is that a camera? Please tell me that's a camera. Please tell me that that is a camera. Please tell me that that is a camera. Because she said some stuff happened right here in this area. So it would catch that on video. Bruh. Because all the stuff she's saying is crazy. It's crazy stuff to be saying that a person is doing, but it's not. It's not it's even worse. It's even worse stuff for it to be done to you. So it's like, bruh, and it's like, if you're lying, that's a very, 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 very bad lie. Because you making somebody look a certain type of way that they really aren't. You basically trying to portray him as a woman beater, as an abuser. Like that's what you're trying to portray him as. And if that's not what he is, bro, that's very bad to be put on somebody's name.
I've never reported it because I fucking love him, but I'm fed the fuck up. He's going to kill me.
share what happened today. So everything
I know,
you said
I know.
happened right here, okay?
I know. I should have recorded it. I'm stupid,
Here's what I'm
but
saying. Here's what I'm saying.
here's a violent
We
history.
need to make sure that they check you out right now, okay? Because they're here, but they need to check you now to make sure you're okay.
I know.
So, you got the gist of the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's confusing. I'm fucking sorry about this. I'm
It's okay.
sorry for wasting
Everything that
your time,
happened today was with the dogs. You guys are arguing over the dogs. You tried to
Yes.
grab them, and that's when
they're
you went
my dogs.
ballistic and started hitting you.
And where's the
Trying to get back at me.
where's the injuries on you?
I don't know.
Is
This
your
is
neck?
from last night. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. It's from last. I don't know. But you said he was doing all this. He was kicking you in the back. He was choking you out. He was stomping on you. So you should know where your bruises at. You should have bruises from all this stuff. Because you're tiny as hell. You should have all types of bruises. I mean, they might not wilt up yet, but you should have bruises. But this is, I don't know where.
So, you got the gist of the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's confusing. I'm fucking sorry about this.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry for
I know.
wasting your
Everything that
time,
happened today was with the dogs. You guys are arguing over the dogs. You tried to
Yes.
grab them, and that's when
they're
you
my
went
dogs.
ballistic and started hitting you.
And where's
Trying to get back at me.
where's the injuries on you?
I don't know. This is
your
from last night.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know.
Hold on, sorry.
But when he choked you, you bit him.
Yes, just trying to let go of it.
Grab the shirt.
Yes.
Hold it. Okay.
Yes, I did that all fucking because I'm not a fly-minded person. I don't have a history of that, but for my daughters, I won't go to work for them, and I'm fed up. She's going to kill me. Like, literally, if I let it happen. Keep letting it happen because it's happened several times. I just don't report it. I have them in my
But
phone.
if she's not crying, they should be able to see through this.
I don't think
If
so.
she's
I
not
don't know.
crying, they better be able to see through this
We're gonna go
bullshit.
to the ambulance right now, okay?
Yeah.
They're gonna check you out and they might take you to the hospital, okay? It all depends if you want to go to the hospital.
I do.
But I prefer they can check you out, they can check if you have any marks on your body or anything, and we'll go from there.
And when he stomped on you, where was it at? What body? Like part of your
My
body?
head.
Your head?
My head.
Oh my God.
Punch me. Don't call me. I
You
covered
are
my face with my head.
lying.
So if you could do a CT scan, I don't fucking know. You'll see trauma in my head. Stomp my head out and my back, and I'm in fetal position trying to protect myself.
You're not lying, bro.
I mean, yeah, you could go with,
She's lying, bro. She's a good
Is
actor.
it on the ORH?
If you were stomped out, you would not be in
He
that.
wants to leave, so I'm trying to.
You would not be in that position at all. You would not be. You'd be weak.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And the person at 50 goes to 60%.
Here's how we're gonna do this. We got 10 minutes. So the guy in the back there wants to leave. I don't know where he's going, but he still has the property in here, so we can't keep him from the house. She's going to the hospital. We're not getting in the middle of whatever civil issues are. But what charges do we have on either, if any?
I'm like a domestic physical.
I got that part
So the thing is that
based on the next statement after a duty due.
Well, what I'm saying is, because she's saying a lot, but her injuries don't coincide with everything.
I get stomped in the head, and I have one little scratch on my forehead. So
Right.
This is what I'm saying. But she also said she was strangled, and when she was in here explaining, she said she lost. Saying a lot, but her injuries don't coincide with everything.
I get stomped in the head, and I have one little scratch on my forehead. So
Right.
This is what I'm saying. But she also said she was strangled, and when she was in here explaining, she said she lost air, and she thought she couldn't breathe, which is when she bit him.
That's where
So,
the bite mark got on his arm.
domestic by strangulation.
Yeah, but the way he's saying it is that he tried to take the dog. She took the dog out of his car.
Yeah.
They got inside. She wanted to get to grab the dog. He get bit in the arm, and then he grabbed his shirt, ripped it. So he has all the
He's got like
scratches all
bloody
over.
gouges all.
Okay.
He has all the scratches around his neck.
So that
Supposedly,
kinda-
they went to the bedroom. She blocked him from leaving, and basically held him in there while she called the police. Said, "You're not leaving."
This is a disaster.
Yep.
You gotta go with
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
in this sentence. Let's see what his point of view is. Let's see what his point of view
I'll be
is.
honest. At this point in time, it seems like she's primary.
It does.
That's just me.
But the thing is, yeah, because like her injuries don't match whatever.
Exactly.
And then incited the violence by pulling the dogs off the vehicle.
So
The only thing I have in my mind is like the bite. Who just
I don't
aggressively bites somebody in the arm? I think the choke part makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not discounting either one.
And none of these cameras work.
I'm like, they're like just straight watching right now. Yeah.
It may work. All this happened inside, so.
Right. So,
I don't think he put her in a chokehold though.
how about you guys sweet talk him into giving a statement that will last you another 8 minutes, and I get the night shift over here.
She's primary. We're not even allowed. We don't know who's primary. I'm just saying. Are we supposed to let her go to the hospital by herself?
No.
Hell no. Don't let her go to the hospital by herself.
I could get a statement for this guy.
What would you do if you were on night shift? No, you wouldn't. I already felt that
To be
one.
honest, like there'll be domestics happen at 7 a.m., but they call at 5 p.m.
That makes sense.
But I can get a statement from him.
You want me to go to the hospital with her?
She doesn't want to. You don't want to press charges anyway.
He doesn't?
He doesn't want to press charges.
She seems like she sure does.
She definitely would, because she says it's been happening for like multiple days.
Yeah, exactly.
But the injuries don't match. If I got kicked, if I got kicked in the
So
head
the only issue is we can't see her legs. She said she got hit in her legs quite a few times. This is where
I
we're
didn't want her to take the clothes off.
Exactly.
Okay, night shift will take a hint. As soon as a night shift officer goes 10-8, can you send him over to Patrick Street?
Yeah.
Unless FD is like, hey, can you
These
like...
are the domestics that I get. It's always like, they're both the suspects. And
No, I had a complicated one the other day at the Lisbon Inn. It was ridiculous.
She said it's a whole different story. So
What she said?
Yeah, so she said, she calls the police. She says that he was taking the dog and he was packing his stuff up to leave.
Okay.
She knew that's her dog. That's her dog. So
Okay.
she opened the door and took
Took the dog.
the dog back inside.
Okay.
He went to get the dog. And he went for the leash. She bit him in the arm.
Oh.
And so he was pushing her away, like, get away, get away, get away.
Mm-hmm.
And she just grabbed onto his shirt and like ripped his shirt.
Okay.
And when that happened, he ended up pushing her hard. She fell in the living room.
Okay. Well, self-defense.
Yeah. So supposedly they went after that. Like the dog was placed in the bed. Well, was placed in the bedroom. So he went to the bedroom to get the dog.
Okay.
When that happened, she basically blocked him inside. Called the police. Said, you're going to jail. And like you're not leaving until the police get here." But then he's also saying, "Yeah, she said you could leave." He's like, "She said I could leave, but like you can't take the dog." And what she's saying is
Complete opposite,
yes,
basically.
no. So she's saying makes little sense, but the injuries don't match. She says, "Go ahead." She's new. Something like her game was like 9:30 something.
9:36, I think.
Yeah. So what she says is that that's her dog. She wants to take the dog. She opened her door and got the dog out of the car.
Okay.
He follows her inside and starts like hitting her, like kicking her.
This is what she's saying.
She's saying.
Okay.
And like hitting her multiple times in the head.
Okay.
At some point, he wraps his arm around her neck, like her head. She can't breathe. She chokes.
Okay.
So the only way for her to stop is to bite him in the arm.
Okay.
So he lets go, and then she's kind of like grabbing onto his shirt, like defending herself. From there, supposedly that's when she called the police after that fucking whole shit happened.
Okay.
But all she has is a little scratch right here and like a scratch right here.
Which is probably consistent with him
And
pushing her.
he's saying that he did, yeah, because he has long nails. He said, I was defending myself at that point. But from her statement, she's saying
not
that
admitting anything.
She's saying she was stomped, like he stomped on her head.
Okay.
And she's like, you do CAT scan, you're gonna find a bunch of it. This all happened because she thinks he's cheating on her.
Of course.
But yeah, he doesn't want her statement. He doesn't fucking want pictures. He wants to see the injuries. He actually has like injuries.
Okay.
She doesn't want pictures. He doesn't want pictures, and he doesn't want prosecute.
He doesn't want to?
He doesn't want prosecute. She's in the hospital. But I guess you can talk to him and talk to her at the hospital because the way that both. I mean, I understand if you choke somebody and you bite them, it makes sense. Like, that makes
That's self-defense,
sense.
but
Because
then...
me doing this, like I still in the process of coming to this point, like
Yeah.
Other than that,
Thank you.
but then she's back at the audio thing, I guess, because his mom calls and she calls.
Okay. So what did the mom say?
The mom was always on the phone. So literally, like, all she said was like, I'll just hear what they're arguing about. She didn't see anything. She didn't see anything. She was on the phone.
Everything you told me is pretty much what he said. So we definitely have battery and false imprisonment.
She can give you like a whole sob story of she's been abused for multiple
Story versus her injuries don't match up.
All the cops keep saying that.
Definite damage.
Yeah,
Her stories with her
massive
injuries
damage in her
do
head
not
because he
massive.
was like hitting her head.
You saw his like chest.
Yeah.
He wants to leave. If you need him to stay here, you tell me what you need.
Yeah, I would say for him to stay here until I talk to her, at least for the meantime.
Okay.
That way, you know. And I told him it's not that I don't believe you. It's just I have to make sure everything what you're telling me is consistent with her.
Well, that's not going to be, but
Right, but at least from what I see,
Okay.
what I observe.
There's no cameras.
It's not though.
there's no cameras.
Of course not.
They're gonna tell two different stories, of course. Oh, guess what?
You're good. You're good.
Guess who got
Thank you.
charged? Guess who got charged?
Let me hold your computer so that you can get her in real quick.
Thank you. I got some papers in there, but this should be snug in there.
Yeah, you're
Boom, charged her ass.
Yeah, I don't think
Dangerous
walking out with
man.
wet socks would be fun.
I had to chase my dogs with my wet socks earlier. That would be
Oh
nasty.
no.
Yeah, that's not fun.
What kind of dog do you have?
Husky and Mutt. I rescued her from Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's
a couple months
awesome.
ago.
I love this.
Nothing's in there, all good. Just gotta step in, watch your head on the way in.
Well, shut up.
Okay, thank you. I'll be out here.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
We're gonna go and walk through that door.
See? See? That's what happens when you lie. And she had to lie because she knew what she did, what she was going to be at fault for. And she knew that that dog was not hers. She knew that she couldn't keep that dog. And guess what? She ended up going to jail because she tried to keep it. And she went to the extreme and said some extra shit that didn't happen. Like you gotta watch these certain females out here that be sitting here lying on you and stuff like that, and you need to see the pattern from before and shit like that that's ever happened. Because it was crazy that he said they've been together for 3 years, but then she said we almost 2 years. Like okay, like that was off. That piece of story was already off. It was like you already knew that she was gonna lie. You already knew that she was gonna lie. But y'all tell me know in the comments what y'all thought. Like. Did her story add up with anything she was saying? Because to me, it didn't. All of them cops said it didn't. And they were sitting there right there talking to her, looking at her, examining her. So to me, I'm pretty sure it didn't. But y'all let me know in the chat, the comments, what y'all felt about this one.